I'm Jody with the United Pawnbrokers out of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Today we have a couple of variants of the Ruger P-94 chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. So today we have two different variants of the Ruger P-94, or in the case of these, since they are chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, these are known as P944s. The P-94 was originally designated for the 9mm variant. The 944 was made from 1994 to 2009. And they had quite a few different variants that came in different finishes, mostly color combinations. Today we have the gray cast frame with a blued slide. They came in stainless, all black, just overall quite a wide variety. This particular model with the factory installed Hogue style grips is model number 03437. This particular gun was made in 2000 and is actually the cleaner one of the two. The second gun that has the standard Ruger grips that have the Ruger logo and Ruger scripting there. Little bit rougher condition. This gun was actually made in 1999 and has the model number of 03436. So we have both model numbers in this color configuration. I'm going to focus on the one with the Hogue grips just because it's a little bit cleaner. So with the Hogue grip model, it is a rubberized texture. And being that these are now 25 years old, it does get a little bit tacky. You do have the Ruger logo on both sides. You have the traditional Hogue texture and finger grooves. This is a single piece grip and it wraps around and is retained by a screw on either side, and that is compared to the standard polymer grips. Once again, they are retained by a screw, and this is a two-piece grip, so one piece on either side, and whenever you remove these, they hinge into the top, then hold down, and that screw retains it. For the back strap, it is completely smooth, so no texture back there, and that matches the front strap on your standard model. But on this one, since we have those finger grooves, we do have a little bit of something to hold on to on the front. On the bottom of the frame, on the P94s, there's a plug in the back. This originally would have been a spot for a lanyard loop, which was common on other models of P-series Rugers. The magazine release on these guns are ambidextrous. Kind of a unique design to the P-series. Instead of pushing down on them, you kind of push forward, and that releases the magazine. Once again, it is on both sides. For the trigger guard, has just a slight little hook built into it, but overall retains the rounded look. These guns do not have a rail, so dust cover is completely smooth. There were a few models chambered in 9mm that do have an integrated laser, which look quite unique. The trigger shoe itself is quite wide and smooth, and obviously it is cast. For the trigger pull on this gun, it is quite smooth and consistent in double action. And for single action, has quite a nice break. It's not anything like a CZ or a SIG, but for a budget pistol, quite impressive. For the rest of your controls, you do have a single-sided slide stop, and this doubles as the takedown pin. And with a couple of grooves on top, makes it easy to use. Your hammer does have a hole through it. Other than that, it's quite standard. Has some nice deep serrations on the back, which make it easy to use. And for your safety decocker lever, it is ambi also, and quite oversized, which makes it easy to use. And it does have a colored indicator in there. See if I can get a little bit better. So there is a little bit of red whenever you have it up. Got an exposed or semi-exposed extractor on this gun. And the P94, compared to the older P-series pistols, does have slide serrations on the back. They are quite nice and deep and easy to use. For the markings on these guns, you do have the P94 logo. On the other side, you have some Ruger information both on the frame and on the slide. Of course, your serial number is there, and your caliber designation is on the side of the chamber. For your sights, you do have a 3-dot setup. Pretty small, but they are easy to use. For the dimensions of this gun, has a 4¼ inch barrel, an overall length of 7½ inches, 5¼ inches tall, 1.5 inches wide, an unloaded weight of 34 ounces. So it is quite hefty, but many people love these guns and collect all the P series. And if you're looking for something to collect that's not going to break the bank, the Ruger P series is definitely worth looking at. So come and check us out. Thank you.